First, let us understand what is adverb. Adverb is a word that describes or modifies a verb. But it is not limited to only verb also. It also describes or modifies another adverb, and also it describes or modify another adjective, preposition or conjunction. Preposition conjunctions are very rare cases where it describes generally, but there are chances, there are places where it can describe or add meaning to another preposition or conjunction. We'll see with the examples, because I have made few examples to make you understand how it happens. And then if I have to tell you that what adverbs generally does, it tells you the way someone does something. Means, what does it mean? Means adverb is a word which tells you that how someone does something. That is actually the definition of adverb. But it modifies verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction also. Okay, so guys, if you have understood this, let us check out some examples. What are these examples? Like in the first example, I will explain about how it describe or add meaning to a verb. In the first example, the example is she sang beautifully. Now guys, I can simply say she sang, right? So this is also a sentence. But suppose if I have to add meaning to the word sang. Sang is what? It's a verb. So when a word that describes a verb, it's a adverb. It's an adverb, right? So you have to understand this. So any word that describes a verb, it's an adverb. So here she sang. Now if I add a word beautifully, which is actually describing the word sang, so obviously beautifully is an adverb, because it is describing sang, and sang is what? A verb. So this is how we understand which is an adverb. You have to understand with this logic. Like whenever you see a sentence, you have to understand this logic. Like she is a pronoun. Now she, what does she is doing? She sang. So she sang. Sang is obviously a verb. Now if I modify that with another word, that word sang, how does she sing? She sing beautifully. So when I'm asking how does she sing? She sing beautifully. So when you're saying she sing beautifully, this beautifully is an adverb. Let us see the example of second example, where we will see how a word is describing or adding meaning to the word of adjective. Okay, she is a good singer. Now if I have to say she is a good singer, so here good is what? Is an adjective, because good is actually describing the noun. What kind of singer is she? Good singer. So good is a quality that has been described of the singer. So the singer is a good singer. So this good is an adjective, because this word is describing a noun. So any word which is describing a noun is an adjective. I will come this to in the next chapter, which is an adjective. I have not started till yet. After finishing of adverb, I will start adjective as well. But for your information, I am just giving you an idea what is adjective. An adjective is a word which describes a noun. Same way, an adverb is a word which describes a verb, adjective, an adverb itself, or preposition conjunction. In the same way, an adjective is a word which describes a noun. So here in this sentence, she is a good singer. Now this good is describing the noun singer. What kind of singer? Good singer. So it's talking about a quality. So that is adjective. Now if I have to modify this word, this adjective word, in a better way or in any other way, then I have to obviously bring a word to describe that. That word would be adverb. What kind of word I can put? Like she is a good singer. Now I can put before good very. She is a very good singer. So this very is actually describing whom? This good. What kind of singer? What kind of good singer is she? very good singer. So this very is describing the word good, which is an adjective. So in this example we have understood how an adverb can describe another an adjective. Am I clear, guys? I hope it is clear to you. Let us come to the third example where an adverb will describe another adverb. Means already an adverb is present in the sentence, but still we are bringing another word to describe that adverb. That will also be an adverb. So this can be also possible, guys. Let's see with the next example, which is she will arrive soon. Now in this sentence, she is a pronoun, will is obviously a verb, arrive again a verb, main verb. This main verb is been described by the word soon. So obviously soon is an adverb. Again I'm explaining. She will arrive. In this sentence, she is a pronoun, will is a supporting verb, and arrive is a main verb. Now if I have to describe the word arrive, then that word would be an adverb. Like example, she will arrive. Now I am making it better. She will arrive soon. That means this soon is a word which is describing the verb. So obviously it's an adverb. So she will arrive soon. So soon is already an adverb. So in this sentence already an adverb is present. Now I want to bring another word in this sentence to add meaning to this this adverb soon, or to describe this adverb which is present soon. What kind of word I can bring? She will arrive very soon. Now already the soon is an adverb. Now in order to describe the word soon more, I am putting another word, very. So obviously very is also an adverb. So guys, in this example also we have seen that how one adverb is describing another adverb. So and that word is also becoming an adverb, even if it is describing another adverb. So guys, I hope you have understood this. Let us come to the fourth example where it will describe a preposition or add meaning to a preposition. Every time it's not mandatory that it will only describe. It might add meaning to the preposition. That's it. So let us take an example. He achieved success through his hard work. He achieved success through his hard work. Now through here is a preposition. If you go through, if you see all the words over here, you will understand through here is a preposition. Now what is preposition? Obviously I'll come to on a different chapter or on a different class only, because preposition is again a big chapter where you have to understand. Generally it describes the relation with the other words, nothing else. Just remember this. I'll explain better in a better way in the upcoming videos where I'll explain about preposition. So here through is a preposition. He achieved success through his hard work. Now I want to add meaning to this sentence, or you can say to this preposition in a different way. So this to add a word which will add meaning to this preposition, that word will be again an adverb. What kind of word I can put? He achieved success through his hard work. He achieved success entirely through his hard work. Now this entirely is actually adding meaning to this preposition. That's why this entirely is an adverb in this sentence. I hope I have made you understand what is an adverb and how an adverb, a word which is an adverb, can add meaning to a preposition as well. Again I'm repeating the sentence. He achieved success through his hard work. This was the sentence. Now I want to modify this sentence by adding another word which will add meaning to the preposition here. So what I'm putting another word in this sentence which is adding meaning. That is an adverb again. He achieved success entirely through his hard work. We say sometimes this kind of sentence. He achieved success completely through his hard work. Entirely through his hard work. So this kind of words again are adverb. So let us come to the last example where we will explain how an adverb, a word which is an adverb, can add meaning to a conjunction. He sold the car. This is one clause. Its engine had a minor defect. This is another clause. Both the clause when we add together with a word, that called conjunction. So when two sentences or two clauses are add together as one sentence along with a word, obviously that word is a conjunction. Just for your information I'm telling you, because till date I have not taught you conjunction, preposition. So these chapters will be coming in the upcoming videos obviously, but to make you understand first conjunction, I'm just giving you an idea what is conjunction. So a conjunction is a word which is used to join two sentences, two words or two clauses. So here, he sold the car. This is one sentence. Its engine had a minor defect. This is another sentence. To join these two sentences, I'm putting one word in between of these sentences to make it as one sentence. That is because. So here the because is a conjunction. He sold the car because its engine had a minor defect. Now it is making a good sense also. Previously two different sentences were there, two different individual sentences or clauses you can say. So he sold the car, its engine had a minor defect. Now it is making a better meaning when we are putting a conjunction. He sold the car because its engine had a minor defect. So here because is a conjunction. Now we will see how we can bring another word to add meaning to this conjunction. He sold the car just because its engine had a minor defect. So here just is an adverb which is adding meaning to this conjunction. Just because. So we say also a lot of time this kind of sentences in our day-to-day life, like I did this work just because you said to me, or I respect him just because he taught me once. So just because, so here just is actually adding meaning to this because, which is conjunction, and this just is an adverb. So I hope I have made you understand how it describes all these parts of speech like verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, and how it is becoming an adverb. With this 5 example, you can easily understand how it is actually describing or adding meaning to another conjunction, preposition, verb, or another adverb itself, or an adjective. So this is, guys, you need to really focus on these examples, then this adverb is quite clear to you. What is an adverb? This is a I can say a brief knowledge, you can understand what is an adverb. Okay, now I'll tell you, so sometimes when one word is added to add a meaning or describe another parts of speech, that is adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, then it is an adverb obviously when we put one word. But there are some situations when 2 or 3 words comes together and they become an adverb. Those words which consist of more than one word and it becomes an adverb, we don't call them adverb, we call them adverbials. We call them adverbials. Like here I can give an example, like adverb consists of several words. Adverbials consist of several words. Adverb consists of several words are called adverbials. Means when there are 2-3 adverbs together comes and become an adverbial, that is actually an adverbial. So we sometimes call it adverbial phrases also. So single words are adverb, but more than one or 2 words are adverbials or adverbial phrases. Let's take some example to understand. Examples will help us to understand how it is becoming an adverbial. She is behaving like a baby. Now here she is behaving like a baby. This like a baby is an adverbial phrase or adverbial, or you can say adverbial phrase. Why? Because 3 words together is becoming adverb. That is adverbial phrases. She is behaving like a baby. How she is behaving? She is behaving like a baby. I told you guys what is the definition of adverb. It tells us how someone is doing something, or when someone is doing something, where someone is doing something, what someone is doing something. So this is how it explains the word adverb. So here, she is behaving like a baby. How she is behaving? She is behaving like a baby. So like a baby is an adverbial phrase altogether in this sentence. So it is an adverb, obviously. She always writes carefully. So is it an adverbial phrase? No. She always writes carefully. She always writes carefully. So here carefully is just an adverb because it is consisting of one word only. So any one word which describes a verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, that's an adverb. But when there are 2-3 words are there together that describes any verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, then those are called adverbial phrases or adverbials. John played well last year. Again, this is an adverbial because more than one word is there. Last year together is adverbial. John played well last year. When did John played well? John played well last year. So last year is an adverbial of phrases. But if I would have put only yesterday, John played well yesterday, then this yesterday would have been only adverb. But as I'm putting last year, so both the words together is behaving like an adverb. That's why we have given a name that is adverbial or adverbial phrases. I will come next year. Again, one more adverbial phrases. I can say I will come tomorrow. So this tomorrow is an adverb. When will you come? I will come tomorrow. So this tomorrow is an adverb. But when we are saying I will come next year, this next year is obviously an adverb, but it's called adverbial phrases or adverbials because it is more than one word. Am I clear, guys? This is a bit of an advanced and updated study which I want you to teach so that you should know the thing. Okay. Now, most of the, I'll give you a hint. It's a very important thing to note also that most of the adverbs are formed with the help of putting ly at the suffix of an adjective. What I mean to say is that most of the adjectives, when you put ly with the adjectives, it becomes adverb. Mostly, in most of the cases. Like, I'll give you examples like I can run quickly. Here run is a verb. How can I run? How do I generally run? I run quickly. So quickly obviously here is an adverb because it is describing the word run. That's why this run is a verb and this run is described by a word which is quickly. This quickly is an adverb. But how we have made this word? Obviously quick is an adjective. Quick is an adjective. So now this quick, I'm putting quick and at the end of the word ly and I'm making an adverb. So most of the words which are adverb, you will find that they have become an adverb with the help of adjective plus ly put at the suffix of the word. I can give you more examples. They are reading quietly. They are reading quietly. So this quiet is again adjective and I'm putting ly to make an adverb. They are reading quietly. So this reading is again an adjective, a verb. So they are reading. So reading is a verb. So when I'm adding meaning to this word, to this verb reading, or I want to describe this verb reading, putting another word, obviously it's becoming an adverb. And that adverb, how I'm making it, like they are reading quietly. So here quietly is an adverb and it is generally coming from adjective plus ly putting over it. But again you have to understand not all words which are adjective can be formed as an adverb. Not all words. I can give you examples of those also. I bought a costly diamond. So as I told you that an adjective plus ly will become generally or words ending with ly generally adverb. But so in this sentence, is it an adverb? No, guys. I bought a costly diamond. Here diamond is a noun, and this noun is been described by the word costly. So obviously costly is an adjective. It's not an adverb, guys. So there are places where all ly words or all adjective plus ly words are not going to become an adverb. So these are certain exceptions are there, like I have bought a costly diamond. Here costly is not an adjective, adverb, guys. Then lovely dress. You are wearing a lovely dress. You are wearing a lovely dress. So here lovely is not an adverb, guys, because lovely is describing the word dress, and dress is a noun, guys. So any word which describe a noun or a pronoun, that's a adjective. Okay, I hope you have understood what is an adverb very clearly.